Hello and welcome back to the cesspool, and welcome back to 25. I mean, Happy New Year! Welcome to the new year. Welcome to 2025. Ironic that the 25 Days of Christmas thing was also 2025. Okay. Anyway, before I talk about this, I just briefly, as I made like 3 freaking videos talking about this, but I just have to reiterate how wonderful all the support has been on the 25 Days of Christmas videos. Even if some of them are not, my best work, I'd like to think that, what I'm happy about is that, A, someone enjoyed the video, and B, that, they shared it, they liked it, they commented. I loved reading all of the comments. I loved seeing all the support for it. And as I said before the end of the little marathon, I'm going to be continuing these videos. They're not going to be every day, obviously, but I am back, hopefully once a week. I'd like to at least do like these carpet videos where I just talk about whatever, or, whatever little thing I can put together. Don't expect a crazy production, although, as I said, there will be bigger things coming this year, but those are, obviously work in progress, and I can't comment or promise anything. So without further ado, let's talk about what we're talking about today. So everybody knows the NES. Everyone knows all of the accessories for this guy right here. Everybody knows him, good guy. And your power glove, your zapper, your power pad, all kinds of weird little accessories. But there's an even weirder one that I'll be honest, I didn't know this existed. I had no idea. I mean, I would understand that it would exist, especially considering the NES's issues with, having contact issues, failures, reading cartridges and such. But this is something I thought. I didn't really think Nintendo would do this. I imagined they would be like, we'll just like license it, a third party will do it, whatever, yada yada yada. But turns out there is an official Nintendo NES Cleaning Kit, NES logo, NES font and all, everything. This is literally just an official NES cleaning kit, not for the cartridges, but for the console itself. And I opened this once. I've seen the inside of this thing once. I came across it, and I was like, this would be an amazing video. I've never seen this thing before, and it's just kind of a weird little oddity. I mean, honestly, if there's one thing that everybody's really been enjoying and that I love about retro games, it's the oddities, as is clear by the things that I showed off and talked about. Then this is a little. I did not know Nintendo did this. I'll be totally honest. I have it in a little plastic thing. The box is about the same size as an NES box, so we can kind of consider it an NES unboxing if you really want to, or an NES game unboxing, because it's the same size box. And it comes in this cool, very, very, very mid-'80s design. I love like the kind of space kind of background, which again they did with a lot of NES games. I do like the colors. Yeah, Nintendo Entertainment System, official Nintendo seal of quality, cleans contacts and connections in seconds, assuring peak performance. I don't know how your NES can perform better once it's made contact. I'm pretty sure it just works the same. It even has like a spine, and again, Nintendo Entertainment System on the top too. Nintendo of America Inc., Redmond, Washington. Same thing on this side. Warranty. Oh, it has a warranty. Wow. 90-day limited warranty. I wonder if that's still valid. Alright, so let's open this thing up. Made in Japan. This was made in Japan. So that's also kind of interesting. So this, before I even open it, this probably, again, I am speculating, but this probably would have worked with the Famicom as well. I don't know. I think the cartridges were different, so, or like the size of the actual contacts. Don't quote me on that. I don't know for a fact, but maybe. I honestly don't know. So the first thing is that the thing itself does not come in like some kind of sleeve or styrofoam or plastic. It's literally just, and there's some paperwork we'll get into. It's literally just this. Here it is. It's in the box. You pull it out of the box. This is complete as far as I know, so there is no like thing that holds this. It just sits in the box. But it does take up the entirety of the box, so I guess it makes sense. This is it. This is the cleaner, the cleaning kit. It's not really a kit. It's one item. So, Nintendo, patent pending. Okay, made in Japan. Insert cleaner into control deck. Push into down position and move cleaner in and out 5 to 10 times. Allow to pop up, then remove. So yes, it would sit in the NES, assuming that you have an original NES. It would kind of slide in like so, like a cartridge, and it would make it in there, and then it would sit. Boom. Okay, it doesn't want to. Oh, because there's no, because it's not all the way seated, it's not actually gonna seat in there. But if it did, it would. And I can do that, but I honestly don't know if I really want to use this thing. Mostly because this is 35 years old, 40 years old. It could 35. Let's say 35 years old. And honestly, I have no idea if I should use this because I might actually mess up the contacts at this point. Although it looks like it's probably never been used. But anyway, it would sit in like this, and then you would lower it. It would stay lowered because it would be inserted as a cartridge. It would lock, and then you would push it in and out like that, and then pull it out, and that would be it. That's as simple as it is. It's an interesting design because they specifically made it okay so you can have it where it sits in and you still have access to the handle. That's actually really smart because that is an issue with the original NES. It kind of had this as cool as the little this little cartridge slot door is, it creates some problems, and the fact that you have to set the cartridge down into it, that's a whole nother problem. You really can't clean this thing without, or the contacts, without pulling, with the Super Nintendo, it's on the top, on the Genesis, it's on the top, on the N64, it's on the top, but no, on the NES, or the original NES, not the little top loader guy, that's an issue. So that's the actual device itself. It has obviously some kind of cleaning agent here on, the little thing that actually goes into the contacts. Like the mock contact, the male end. But that is the actual product. It's just it's two pieces of black plastic. It's kind of it's designed obviously to be the shape of a cartridge. It doesn't fit like a cartridge, but you get the idea just from the way it works. Going back to the box, because obviously the box is the most important thing. Who cares about a piece of plastic? Let's take a look at the back because I didn't do that, and I normally do that. So the NES Cleaning Kit. Okay, important information. An important addition to your Nintendo Entertainment System can prevent performance problems before they occur. Includes 2 cleaning elements. The control deck cleaner cleans your contacts in your NES control deck. Game Pack Cleaner cleans contacts in your Game Pack. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, we're learning. Okay, well, we'll see if that's in there or not, because that honestly might not be. Okay, so other than that, okay, so it is a kit. It is a kit. Okay, I didn't notice that. Okay, so you have, so this goes into the console, and then you can clean the contacts with the Game Pack Cleaner. I like how they did everything's trademark. Control deck is what they call the NES. Anyway, that's really interesting. I mean, you can do that in a lot of different ways now, but it's cool that Nintendo actually had an official way to do that. Game Pack Cleaner cleans contacts. Cleaning only takes seconds. Regular use will revitalize your control deck and game packs to ensure top quality performance and extend the life of your Nintendo Entertainment System. Replacement tips for the Game Pack Cleaner and an extra cleaning card for the control deck cleaner are included. I believe they're not included in this one. I don't think they are, but this one looks brand new. Yeah, so this is a official Nintendo product. This one came out in 1989, so yeah, about 35 years ago. Which is kind of crazy because this box is in decent condition. This is like even more than game boxes. Like, why in the world? I mean, I guess to hold the thing in there because like you're not gonna hold that with your games. But like, why in the world would this survive? It's such a weird thing. So okay, here's your gunk. Here's your random stuff, which we will get into because, as usual, this is the most interesting stuff in terms of unboxing. So there is something else in here? No. Uh-oh. Alright, well, no more of the no more of these are around in this package, and there's no extras, unfortunately. But honestly, this is probably the most interesting thing, because the other thing is basically a cotton swab. Like, it doesn't really matter that much. If you really want to know what it looks like, you can look it up, but that's essentially what it would be. This is the example that I have, so it's a first time for everything. So it even comes with an instruction manual, because of course it does. This official seal. Okay, yeah, they do that in a lot of their stuff. Important. It all has the official Nintendo, a Nintendo hotline service. Thank you for blah blah blah. Extend the life of your NES control deck and game packs. Okay. Oh wow, these are in-depth instructions, and this would only be in English, because this is the North American version. This would never have any Japanese writing on it. In theory, it could have French or Spanish, but no, it doesn't. Yeah, that's literally it. It is very specific. It's interesting that they give you basic instructions on the actual product itself, and then really in-depth instructions here. Rub both sides of the game pack. Okay, they're talking about the game pack. Use your finger, apply a small amount of water. Yeah, one or both of the long ends still slightly damp. If possible, distilled water should be used, or for maximum cleaning effort, use a mixture of 1 teaspoon isopropyl alcohol and 1 teaspoon of water. So yes, it is very specific, which is really interesting. Again, probably good that I didn't just use the damn thing raw in there. I don't know if I would just use water. I feel like that's a little weird. I don't think I trust that on a 35 or 40-year-old system at this point. Jesus Christ, 40 years. Yeah, additional hints. Caution. If the cleaning cartridge becomes stuck, locked in the down position, so it's pushed all the way, and then simply press down the cartridge carrier as shown. Which is what I was saying before about it getting you push, and then it comes with warranty information, and that's it. But they created a manual for it, which is so crazy. Why? Why would you do, who cares? You got your Nintendo Power ad from 1989 before you buy your next game pack. Plug into the power. Wow. How can you get, here's how you can get with the program fast. This is very early 90s looking, I'm not gonna lie. NES Achievers. Cut through and get to the power. Boom away, all that. And of course, send this off to Nintendo Pacific Standard Time. Yes, because it would be in Washington. Want to know how to never get lost. Yes. Second Quest of Zelda. Second Quest of Zelda. Anyway, and then the last thing here, getting a little off track, is the Now You're Playing with Power Nintendo poster, which of course is in mint condition, because of course it is. For some reason, all of these always are. It's not the biggest poster in the world. Now You're Playing with Power. It's got all the best games. More of a brochure, but it's in amazing condition, so you really, why does this survive and not, more interesting things? Because, this is weird. It's weird and it's interesting in its own way, but, more historically important pieces of video game history. But, anyway, that's pretty much the thing. It's, other than me missing the actual game cart, or the game pack cleaner, which is just basically a long cotton swab. This is the product. This is your NES cleaner, and it is the main piece of the NES Cleaning Kit, because in theory you do not need the NES Cleaning Kit to clean your game carts. And that is it. That is the whole damn product. So with that said, I'd like to thank everybody so much for watching, taking a look at this odd little device with me, and Happy New Year once again. This is the last time I'm going to be saying it, I promise. And I don't know when the next video will be, but I will see you guys then.